fine. I keep finding these stupid things. I keep buying them. Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and today I've got a really great haul video from an estate sale that I went to with Aaron. I also have a few things that I picked up at a Goodwill. I did not bother filming at, but I did manage to find some really cool items to buy and resell. So I first want to go ahead and start off with those items. I was shocked to have found a 3-piece set of Pyrex in the Cinderella bowls. I mean, hey. They were on the cart whenever I walked in. So there's like a cart that they bring out of fresh merchandise. I saw these, I ran straight to them and I picked them up. $2 for, no, not all of them, that'd be really great, but the little one here was $2. It's in the butterfly gold pattern, by the way. This is a very popular, I mean, we see it a lot. This pattern right here. So that's in that smaller bowl. Then we have the reverse in white with gold. Slightly larger, and the third, oh, that one was $2 as well. So $2, $2, and this large one was $3, and this is the largest of the set. So we are missing one small bowl that would have been white to fit inside that other yellow one to make a 4-piece set. And these are of course Pyrex, very collectible. So all together we spent $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. So I will sell the set for about $30. Give or take, you know, mostly give. I'll probably a little bit more in the booth. So yeah, Pyrex sells for about $10 a bowl, in my opinion, or my experience, for the majority of it. And there are a lot of different caveats to that. If it's like pink or blue, or if it's the, you know, one of the rare patterns. Gooseberry is very popular. If it's white with black gooseberry, that's really popular. So there are, and then some sell for thousands of dollars. So I forget some of the patterns that, there's one with, I think, clovers all over it. Is it called Lucky in Love or something like that? So yeah, it's pretty interesting how much people pay for those Pyrex patterns, and some are very, speaking of, so my opening segment, I've mentioned it before, the little pattern thing that comes up with the hot air balloons, that's based on the 1958 Pyrex pattern called Balloons. And it was a chip and dip bowl set. So those are semi-hard to find, but whenever you do see them, they are almost always over $100 for the pair, for the chip and the dip. And usually most, like 90% of the time, you don't have the clip. So there should be a little clip that hangs over the chip bowl that holds the dip bowl up, and that clip has been lost and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, that's an example. I paid up for one of those at an auction. I think I paid $120 at an auction for the Pyrex balloon pattern that I have down in my Etsy room in the window. So yeah, I'm guilty of it too. But recently I've not been really buying a lot of Pyrex, just saying. So that was a pretty good price at Goodwill, so I decided to buy it. I also bought this, thought it was kind of cute. It's the ceramic, and it is marked Japan on the little ledge right here, and it was $1. So that's a good price, I think. So it's hand painted on the back and on the front. So it's this mid-century kitschy ceramic vase thing. And yeah, it has a hole. I've not really found any of these before. So that's the first one that I've came across. So I decided to buy it, and it was $1, and I figure I could maybe put that on Etsy. It should sell in theory. So here we are with this. So I think it's an ashtray, though I'm not certain, but it's of a ship, and it's one of these 1980s, 1974 in this case, 1974 mold. You would have gotten the mold and then painted it. So it's really written, I can't even read this. It says, I think it's DIS Sculpt Farkas, FARKAS, Kentucky mold. So yeah, I paid $3 for this, but it's kind of fun and unique. So that's the key word there. I just figured that it was different. Oh, it's an ashtray. I just now noticed. So it has these little divots right here for your cigarette. And then this, I've come to realize, is what you'd put your lighter in. So that's interesting. I keep finding these stupid things. I keep buying them. Oh, well, that's strange. I've never seen so many of them at, like, in one span of time. So at the same Goodwill, red was 75% off. So I had to jump on this snack tray set. It's in this white glass, similar to milk glass. I'm actually not sure if this is to be considered milk glass. I don't know if it matters, but it's this opal white glass, and it's made by Hazel Atlas. So it's from the 50s, and it is meant to be used as a snack tray set. So I've got the set of 4 trays and 4 cups. Unfortunately, I don't know, I just did not realize that this was a different pattern on the cup. So we've got grapes, and then over here we have what looks like dogwood flowers. They were set, they sat like that, and then there was tape around it whenever I bought it, and I didn't bother to check that the pattern matched because the color was right, and you know, it just, why would you have the wrong cups? I think that these are the wrong cups. So the grape pattern would have had a matching grape plate, and this one would have had a mostly white with no real like pattern on it, except for like little, what looks like the strawberry divots whenever you have a strawberry, and there's like those little recessed dots all over it. So I think these are wrong, but 75% off of $2 is, what is that? Is that 50 cents? Yeah, right? So 50 cents each, and I paid $2 for all 4 of them, I guess. Could they still sell this way? Maybe. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put them in the booth for that reason or online. I'm leaning more so right now to the booth because they are heavier and they're not a complete set like I thought they were. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I will, I don't know what I'll do. So that's what that is. Also, while we were out shopping, we went to this other little resale shop and I found these birds. So these are Bookends, and they were only $1 each. So I figured I would go ahead and buy them, but they're Bookends and planters and birds. So they're really fun. They kind of have this 1940s look to them. And I mean, for $2, that's not a bad price. There is a chip off the base of it, kind of on the corner base right there. But I still think in this condition, I should be able to sell them for 30 bucks, shipping included. And I don't think I'll have a problem with that. They're really fun. So yeah, $2, no problem there. I also bought at that same shop the set of frames. So they were, and there's 4 of them. They were $4 for all 4 frames. So that's like $1 a piece. This one says made in Italy on the back, and they're metal. They're metal frames. There are 2 mirrors and 2 pictures. So that's pretty cool. You can do kind of a lot of different assortments with those, stagger them however you want to do it. Yeah, those are cool. So yeah, they're probably from the 70s, which is really good for decor right now. So for $4, that's not a bad price, really. I think I could sell them for like $30 with shipping included for the set of 4. So yeah, had to pick those up. Now, we did go to an estate sale, and there is a video on this if you haven't watched it yet. But Aaron and I went to this estate sale late in the day. I mean, I don't know if we were planning on going, but we were off that direction. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's an estate sale. So we stopped in. Oh, one more thing. I'll still tell my story. But we went to the estate sale, and I managed to find some things, even though it was like literally closed by the time we walked in. So I'm going to show you those things. But one last thing that I picked up at Goodwill was this bean pot. Right here, it's made by West Bin. It's stoneware, really retro, has the lid, and this was $3. So I did look this up. Apparently, it would have had a chrome stand that would have heated the contents of this up. And then there were also some matching little, I guess, handled soup mugs that you could have used with these. That said, this one right here will still sell for anywhere between $12 and $15, but it is heavy. So I will have to think about whether or not I want to put that one online, because with bundling shipping, it's kind of harder to whenever the margins are small like that, pay $3, sell it for 15, you know, all the other fees involved with it. And then I do like a cost average shipping across the US. If it goes to California instead of, you know, closer nearby, then I might end up losing money in the whole thing. So I will double check the price of that and see what I want to do. If not, I'll just stick it in the booth. And I won't have any problem selling it there, I don't think. And I would put maybe $8 or $9 in the booth and be okay with that. Still clear a good profit. So at the estate sale with Erin, I picked up this mug, and I think it was either 25 cents or 50 cents. But it reminded me of Otagiri, could be, but there's no sticker on it. And it has these planes. So I went ahead and picked it up because I figured that there are a lot of people out there who would like this sort of aviation decoration kind of thing. So it has these two old double, I don't know anything about planes. It has the double wings on it. I feel like there's a name for that, like bi-winged, doesn't matter. So there are clouds all over. It's just really pretty, and it's a D-handle mug. Yeah, we'll put that up maybe 15 to 18, 15 with shipping, $16. $16 with shipping included, and I think that'll do really well. Yep. So I did buy a pair of these brass candlesticks. I usually stay away from brass candlesticks, but there were a couple things that I liked about these. They were $6 for the pair. I didn't like that necessarily, but they are made by Andrea by Sadiq, and that's collectible. They do figurines and things, and so I've sold their figurines, but not their metalwares. So I didn't even know they made stuff like this. For $6, I think I could turn that into somewhere around the mid-30s with shipping included, maybe even as much as 40 with shipping included. And why I like them, yes, the name is one reason, but they do have a really fun design. They're not just like a really basic brass. They've got lots of detail and character. So for that reason, I went ahead and picked them up. There's a melted candle in there. I'll have to pull that out and clean it. And yeah, but it says crafted in India, Andrea by Sadiq. So I think I'll do pretty well with those. And for $6, it's something. Speaking of brass, we have this pineapple. These are like, I usually don't buy them. I'll just put that out there. I usually don't buy these because there are so many of them. And I just figure with the saturation, why bother? It was $3, but I need to tighten this up. I don't know if you can tell, it's doing like the hula. I'll have to pull, I'll have to tighten that up, the little wing nut with the nut there. But this is made in India, handcrafted decorative crafts ink. It's old, it's from the 70s. You can tell that from the sticker and all that. But yeah, so for $3, I'm hoping to sell this for around $24 to $28 with shipping included. And I also think it doubles as a candlestick holder because there looks like wax in here. So maybe you could have put a candle in there. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. I think that's my, I don't know. Part of me thinks that's my first pineapple I've bought, but I don't remember. I'll double check that. This item here, also in brass, is super fun, and I had to buy it for $5. So I'll show you this part. It's just a crystal ball, crystal sphere. Really nice. It's hand blown. Beautiful. It's heavy too. And it's just stunning. Very, very heavy. And then this piece here has dragons on it. See? So it has it's just very unique, very fun. Made in Taiwan from the 70s. So as a set, there it is, $5. I think I could sell this for an easy $40 with shipping included. Could be even a little bit more than that. It's very cool. There's lots of people out there that do different kind of spiritual things with this kind of stuff, I think. So that might be good. It's just very different. So the last, two more things. I also picked up this horse right here. So this is made by Inesco, and it plays the song Toyland. made in Taiwan. So it's from the 70s or so. Rocking horse, wood rocking horse. I'll need to list this quickly because Christmas is quickly coming. And yeah, I think I paid $2 for this. It wasn't a bad price at the estate sale, so there it is. And on price, it's probably gonna be under $30 with shipping included. The last thing that I bought is for the booth. And did I already get my tablecloth dirty again? I just changed my tablecloth. Oh, his mouth is filled with dirt. No. I paid $1 for this, and it's made of concrete. I'll just get it all out. I'll use the vacuum. So I paid $1 for this, and I figure that I can put this in the booth for, I don't even know, $8. I'll try for $8 in the booth, and we'll see what happens. But that's the haul video. Some interesting different things, a lot of metal, a lot of brass that I haven't been buying for like the last year and a half, it seems like, very much. But hopefully they pan out for me, all this stuff. With that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.